save the day. I know you're up so early. It takes some time to learn my ways. I promise that I'm better off with you, I'll stay. Like a carnivore, holding on to midnight. Like a carnivore, holding on forever. Like a carnivore, let's celebrate. Like a rope and anchor, pulls me to the bottom floor. A feeling so familiar. Haven't I been here before? I know your smile is falling. Pick it up and smile away. A place with you is better. I'm better off with you, I'll stay. Like a carnivore, holding on to midnight. Like a carnivore, holding on forever. Like a carnivore, let's celebrate. If not, better off anyway. Here in the night, better off anyway. Here in the night, better off anyway. Here in the night, better off.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It's the Orlando Magic taking on the Detroit Pistons. Here's Duren. Can't hit from in close. They double him with Duren. Inside. Howard. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know, this is where Howard does the most damage. With his height and length and athleticism, how do you guard him inside?
Here's Duren. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Howard. Thompson with a steal.
Well read defensively. That window closed so fast.
Pass to Duren. Howard on the double team. And here is Thompson, guarded by Howard. Now Duren. Shot clock at 6. Out to Thompson. From behind the arc. Orlando with the rebound.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
And stolen by Cunningham. Here's Thompson. Pass to Duren. Harris right side. Back to Duren. Tries again. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Pistons. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
To the inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the game.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who can really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
Now here's Thompson. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 6.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Howard. And Banchero gets it to go. Give him 8.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Pass to Duren. Back to Cunningham. To the middle. Pocket 4. And here's Harris outside. Howard grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Pass to Duren. Here's Harris. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Orlando leading by 4. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Now here's Hill. No made baskets yet. Orlando calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here. And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Orlando calls timeout. Here's Howard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Howard's got 6. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They trail by 6. Here he goes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Dwight Howard picks one up.
And a relentless drive by Cunningham. The defense goes to cut him off, and he makes sure to get fouled.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. Magic leading by 4. Pass to Hill. Down low. Outside Hardaway. Back to Howard. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And here's Hardaway. No points yet. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Magic leading by 6. Here's Howard. And Reed pulls it down.
Excellent effort that time. Not only to defend the shot, but to secure the rebound as well. That's good two-way work.
Orlando with the rebound. Here we go, all alone.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Reed lays it up and banks it in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Cunningham with the ball. Pass to Reed. It's stolen by Howard. And it's Orlando on the break from 20 feet. And it's good. 2 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Cunningham. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Now Reed. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Howard. Here's Lewis. Yep, that one goes. And now it's a 12-point Orlando lead.
Lewis, a real weapon in transition. His agility, mobility, speed, skill, all of that on display.
Pass to Reed. Over Howard. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Uncovered. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
To the middle. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Shot clock at 5. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham steps on the gas. And Cunningham throws it down.
Cutting apart the defense on the drive. Cunningham skilled at getting to the cup.
Howard's shot's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
It's stolen by Howard. Pass to McGrady. Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, I like the fact that Howard is really good at staying aggressive when he knows he's hot. In attack mode on the offensive end.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Some get locked down and turn nuns. Cowardly hearts and straight up shook ones. He ain't a crook, son. He's just a shook one. To all the villains and the $100 billings. Real brothers who ain't got no dealings. The whole bridge. Boys get the money. Just from the side. Keeping it real. Boys get the money. It ain't that shit. So good.
Hello again, and thank you for joining us here at 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Here's Ayton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Yes, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
Bridges misses. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight. Absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double team and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Brian, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Just a good playmaker. Brunson using the pick and roll to create offense for his team.
All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success. I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
You can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Now here's Doncic. Fast break. Here comes New York. Outside Anunoby. Driving to the basket. It's Hart on the wing. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And he makes it.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. It's stolen by Doncic. Here's Ayton. And that one good. Ayton's got 5 points.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
And Brunson, here we go. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Greg.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Los Angeles leading by 8. James outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Ayton. Offensive rebound. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Left side Brunson. And the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. The Lakers lead by 6. Here's Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. There's the 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Here's Reeves. And that one is hammered home.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Releases. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
The lefty getting it to go. Jalen Brunson once again.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic outside. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Robinson. Fast break, here we go. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's Los Angeles.
19.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
McBride can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 6. And it's Vincent off the drive. Pass to Hayes. And Gaudier pulls it down. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, B.A. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. B.A., back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. To the paint. And Hayes comes to help. With the teardrop. Dantier's shot is off. And it's a Lakers ball. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
You know, it seems like players today have more freedom with their shot selection than ever before, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., there's no question about it. I think you could actually make the argument coaches are particular in a different way. They're looking more for threes, layups, and dunks, not as much from the mid-range. And if you can add that shot, it really makes you stand out.
So interesting. I've seen coaches take players out for not shooting open shots.
Oh, I wish I had that coaching when I played.
New York making a switch here. And finished off by Hayes.
They must have fallen asleep defensively. How else do you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass?
Clarkson outside. New York working the ball around now. Left side McBride. Back to Clarkson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Part of being a scoring guard like Clarkson, drawing fouls like there.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. To the middle. Back to Smith. Smart outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Put your hands together for your next set that spot.
Knicks trail by 10. Towns outside. Pass to Anunoby. Double team on Towns. Now here's Anunoby. Guarded by Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. Bridges. And the layup is good off the glass. Bridges has got his second bucket of the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
8, no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's Brunson working inside.
Now you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Towns. Some solid defense from Hayes. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Anunoby for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Towns outside. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot here. Anunoby for three. Fires in the triple. Anunoby's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Right side, Brunson. Brunson steams his way inside. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stat for the Knicks?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Hard up top. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
13 foul.
That one drops. He ties it up. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
It's James on the wing. Shoots. Ayton, no good. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Brunson. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to James. Ooh, that's easy work for LeBron inside.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
And Anunoby gets it to go. Three-pointer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Knicks out in front. They lead by a bucket. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Knicks with the lead. Towns on a screen. Bridges outside. New York working the ball around now. And here's Brunson from the arc. Here's Towns. Whoa! Towns with the power.
He had 6'11", 250 pounds. Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
And the basket by Hachimura.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Sends it home from three-point land. Brunson's got 10 points in the game.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Yeah, great defense from Bridges. His coaches and teammates appreciate his energy.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down, that's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game. Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Bridges outside. Right side, Anunoby. Here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The baseline J. The shot by Reeves, no good. New York leading by 3. Here's Harden. Driving inside. Uses the glass on the layup. Hart got his second bucket.
Such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Los Angeles making a change here. Lakers trail by 5. Doncic right side. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Pass to Hart. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Hart got 5 points now in the quarter.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Doncic. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James's game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having 2 guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Back to you.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And it's Larabia missing.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Outside Hart. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to Hart. Shot clock at 6. It's Shamet on the wing. Here's Brunson. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Brunson's got 12 points.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Will go for a different look here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And Ayton with the stuff.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Screen by Robinson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Inside. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
The 3, James. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
Down low. Here's Robinson.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Clarkson outside. To the inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
An efficient facilitator, Clarkson gets the ball to the right guy.
Down low. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Knicks out in front.
44.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
And that one's good for Brunson.
And there's a nice rhythm to Brunson's game. I mean, you see it in the pull-up.
To the middle. Pass to James. That misses. And a chance to tie it. Knicks leading by 3. Back to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Now here's Towns. Takes a 3. Brunson misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. It's so hard to pass up a three-pointer when the D is completely scattered.
Here's Anunoby. And it's Connect with a rebound. to take the lead. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Josh Hart.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
He misses the free throw. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
And it's rejected. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And it's Doncic missing. Fast break, New York. And Hart throws it down. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
James, right side. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
For someone with his scoring numbers, it's remarkable James still makes time to set others up. Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Towns rips down the board. The Knicks with the lead. Hart with it. Hayes picks him up. Here's Towns. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
Number 2, Jared Vanderbilt.
James inside. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Here's Bridges. It's good from beyond the arc.
And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
Reeves fires. Wasting no time. They answer with a three.
Oh, what confidence to take this kind of shot. On the road, late game scenario, what a sequence.
He gets it to go.
And in the big moments, Towns...
Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for this team.
Now Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Here's Towns. The big man tap.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Rebounded by Towns. Hart. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. James. Austin Reeves. A strong finish by Doncic.
Now, that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Outside Reeves. From deep. It's money from deep.
You have to stay connected with him out there or he will roast you.
Here's Towns. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
Now James. Outside Reeves. Doncic outside. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw.
There's clearly a lapse in judgment, and it's a costly one resulting in a tech.
Shooting the technical, Karl Anthony Towns.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
It's stolen by James. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler.